Okay. It is crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. Back again with another Pulse video. Pulse chain to my Pulsicans, my Pulsexicans. My I actually don't make enough videos on Pulse chain. I actually need to make more. I do believe it's going to be a major winner this bull run. Being that it's a layer one blockchain, brand new to the cycle, has a lot of hype and community behind it, a lot of activity on the chain, a lot of people using the chain. It's not one of those ghost chains. And then for that same reason, we've got Pulsex, which is the main exchange or decentralized exchange for Pulse chain. All right. So if I believe Pulse chain is going to be successful, that means I also believe that Pulse X is going to be successful. Okay. I believe we're going to see many X's when it comes to these two particular coins. All right, let's start off at the beginning. We got the movie, Richard Hart movie, The Highest of Stakes, came out. I just watched it. It came out on every platform, on every major platform, pretty much. Apple TV, Amazon Prime. I think it's on YouTube as well. The only thing it didn't come out on was Netflix. All right, it's not on Netflix. Maybe that will come soon. That'd be actually dope if it came out if it came on Netflix like in the bull run, right? So now it's out. People can, see the film, see Richard Hart, see Pulse Chain, see Pulsex, see Hex as well. I don't have any Hex, but shout out to my Hexicans as well. Anyway, but yeah, it was a dope film. Actually, it was a nice documentary. Okay, it was a nice documentary. I think it was it's great marketing. I think it's great marketing. What coin has its own documentary out on every major platform? Think about that. Think about that. Like, what coin could you think of has its own documentary on Amazon Prime, on Apple TV, on YouTube, on this, on that? Like, bullish. Okay. What else has been going on? We've got the Richard Hart basically making the network a little bit more decentralized. Okay, putting links on all the websites, and people were actually. I listened to a few spaces, Pulse Chain, Hexakin spaces, and people were actually. Some people were thinking that it's going to be some kind of like hindrance for adoption and growth, and I could not disagree with that anymore. Like more like that's just like in my mind doesn't make any sense because I think about my own personal experience. When people want to get something, they get it. When people want to like if there's a need for them to find out how to get something, they will find out how to get it. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to money. Especially when it comes to money. I think about my own personal, you know, um, you know, situation back in the last bull run. I want to say, 2018, 2019, I would say, whenever Uniswap came out. I remember, DeFi became a thing. So I want to say this is 2019. DeFi became a thing, and everybody wanted these DeFi coins. But a lot of these new DeFi coins were not on any of the major exchanges. You had to actually have to learn how to use a decentralized exchange. Okay, and there were decentralized exchanges out there before, even going back to the previous bull run before that, 2017. But they were different. Like I think Kyber was one of them, and there were a few of them, but they were very small. Nobody ever used them, and they looked more like regular, you know, centralized exchanges, but they were decentralized and they had low volume. Nobody used them, right? But when Uniswap came out, it was more like an app, right? It was like a web application, a DApp, and uh, I didn't know how to use it, but all I knew were all the DeFi coins were on there. If you want to participate in DeFi, you need to learn how to use Uniswap. So guess what? I learned how to use Uniswap within a 24-hour period. Within a 24-hour period, I found out, watched tutorials, and found out how to use Uniswap so I can get these coins and make these gains. Okay, so especially when it comes to money, people are gonna figure it out. Never think that there is some kind of hindrance towards getting something people want. If people want it, they're gonna figure it out. So just because all the Pulse chain websites, PulseX, and even Hex as well, their websites are becoming decentralized, and Richard is just putting up links to other websites. Bro, people will figure it out, bro. It's not rocket science. People will figure it out. People want to make money. Okay. Um, what else? The SEC can't, SEC actually can't find Richard Hart, which I think is hilarious. I think actually hilarious. There was an article that came out that said that they were having trouble serving Richard Hart because if Richard Hart's supposed to have a court date. It was like a week ago. I think it was like end of November. He's supposed to be in court uh, with the SEC, but they couldn't serve him. You know what I mean? They're saying that he lives in Finland, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like Finland is one of those countries where they would work with the United States. So I don't think that he would like they would have a problem finding him if he was in Finland. I think he's in some, way out country. He's probably in Russia or something like that. Like he's messing with a country that doesn't have any like extradition laws or something like that. Like you know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be, and I think this is bullish. Really, I think this is actually bullish. Like the fact that they can't find him, the fact that the court case gets delayed, I think is bullish, bro. I think they won't find him for the rest of the bull run. Um, he might give himself up maybe at the after the bull run's over. You know what I'm saying? Just for price appreciation, or they might never find him. You never know. Like I think it's hilarious. They need to actually make a movie about. Oh, actually, he did make a movie about this. The movie is already out. It's called The Highest of Stakes. It's on every platform. But yeah, it might need to be a sequel. We might need to make a sequel about this because it's actually hilarious. The fact that they can't serve him. I don't know what the laws are. What are the laws? Like if you can't serve a person for a certain amount of time, does the case get dropped? Or somebody put it in the comments down below. Will the case get dropped because it can't get served, or does it just keep on going forever? But yeah, pretty much. I mean, pretty much that's what's happening, man. He can't get served. Or they're having a problem getting him served. I think it got pushed back into next month or January something, and we'll see. Like we'll see. Like other than that, I think that the pull of the SEC and how it affects coins. I feel like after the Coinbase case, I feel like after the Ripple case and them losing those cases, I don't think it has that much of an effect as it used to on certain coins. Like as far as price appreciation, bringing down the price. I think it has a little bit of an effect, but I don't think it's going to have a major effect. So I think when the bull run comes back around, we're going to start seeing Pulse Chain go up crazy. Pulsex do the same thing, especially if they haven't gotten served. If Richard Hart's still out there on the loose, out there in the wild, I think that yeah, it won't affect the price. It won't affect the price, in my opinion. So anyway, I think that Pulsex and Pulse Chain are going to do crazy numbers. Like I said, brand new layer one for the cycle. It's got crazy adoption, great narrative. The only thing holding it back is the SEC case, but even that is looking like it's dwindling out, or it might not even happen this bull run. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. Anyway, the movie's out. I think that it'd be great if Netflix would pick it up right in the middle of the bull run, right? So we already have all these other major platforms playing it. So the noobs and the non-crypto people will see it. They'll buy in the Pulse Chain and Pulsex, and then boom, Netflix comes out, in the middle of the bull run. That would be amazing, amazing, amazing. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, guys. This is a new channel, by the way. I'm vlogging every other day on different crypto subjects, different coins. Pulse Chain is one of them. Pulsex is one of them, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's Crypto Faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. I am out.